Hi, I'm good. I'm exhausted, but I'm good.
And you still made time for me. So I appreciate that.
Honestly, I had to. I was just thinking, I was like, I'm going to have such, like, people are going to, back home, who've been wanting an interview will be like, what the hell? And this is not, I'm not going to, it's not because of anything. It's just because it's you, Haroon. And I don't know when I'm going to be here next, probably for a promotion, film promotion or whatever. And I was like, I had to do this.
Thank you. And also, there's so much to talk about as well. Firstly, we are releasing this interview to celebrate a milestone birthday. So
Yes.
happy birthday, Myra Khan.
Are we releasing it then?
We are going to release it
Oh,
then.
there'll be too much stuff then. You should release it way before.
We will
It's
release
up
this
to you
before
guys.
your birthday.
It's up
But
to
the
you.
reason I want to mention your birthday
Yes.
is I asked you, Mahira, are you comfortable talking about your birthday? You
Yeah.
said yes.
Yes.
I was like, I'm not fully convinced. I messaged your manager, Anusha, and I was like, can you just double check? Are you sure she's okay talking about her birthday? Do you know why?
Because people aren't comfortable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I always have been, though. I've always been comfortable talking about how old I am, that I'm married, that I have a child, and then that I got divorced, that I was a single mother, and now that I'm married again. So I just feel like, I don't know, I don't know what it is. I was just that person who was comfortable talking about it. I just feel like if I can't be me, or if I can't be honest about just the basic things, then there's no me.
But in an industry, and not just in Pakistan, but acting as a whole,
Yeah.
as a global industry where age discrimination is so prevalent, and
Oh.
you're still so comfortable talking about it.
I mean, yeah, you're right, actually. Look, a lot of times when there are times when I used to, even years ago, sometimes I used to be like, post an Instagram photograph and write like, can you see the white in my hair? And everyone used to be like, why do you do that? ये आप मत किया करें, you know, ये नहीं किया करें, ये नहीं करना चाहिए. Even before that, prior to that, I remember when I was getting married, when I was a VJ, there was this whole thing about you are going to be this, you know, there was this thing that you're going to make it. So are you sure you want to do this? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm in love right now, so shouldn't I get married? You know, just that part of my brain and my heart, I'd say my heart was very clear that if something is happening, it's happening, and it is what it is. Obviously, it's harder when you're growing older, right? So when you're younger, you're just like, I'm 25, or I'm 30, or I'm 35. But yeah, as you get older and you cross, 35, it is harder. I would say that it's not as easy as I probably making it
Okay,
out
but
to
tell
be.
me something. How do you look
Because-
younger than when we met 10 years ago?
No, that's not true.
No, it is true.
No,
It
that is
true.
not true.
It is true.
It's not true. I freaking see my lines. I freaking know it. I see everything when I look in the mirror. That's not true. I definitely don't
I
feel it.
promise you, when we release this interview, and like I said, we met 10 years ago is when we met. So
For the first time?
for the first time.
We met when I came here for Bin Roy,
Yeah.
which is
2015.
which is also why I think this is so special, because I just, Race, Bin Roy had released. It was, a huge film. And I'm now back here shooting Love Guru after that many years with Humayun. It's nuts.
Okay, we're going to get to all of
We'll
that.
get to
we'll
that.
get to
We'll
all
get
of
to
that.
But yeah,
but you
back
do
to
look
your-
younger.
Really?
I think it's because you're happier.
Oh.
Yeah, I think happiness reflects in your skin. It reflects in your smile. It reflects in all aspects
It does.
of your life, right?
It does.
And I think when you're happier, youth automatically it just shows itself.
Yeah, it does. It does. I do agree with you. I also think that, yes, I think so. I think that when you're happy and settled, I definitely feel a lot more at peace with who I am, And again, please don't get me wrong. While I was talking, I was thinking, don't cover it up like this. Don't lie too much either. I don't want to not tell you the things I also feel, because I do. It's a very weird thing when you're a quintessential heroine, which I've been, and I realize that now, that when I look back, उस वक्त you don't understand what you're doing, you know, because it's like overnight.
Yeah.
And it's so quick.
And you were in denial.
Yes, yes, that is true. You know it. I still am, by the way, a lot of times. But I feel that this is that weird phase where you're like, for instance, I was just like, there are so many scripts that come to me and I'm like, I'm not, this is not age appropriate. No, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to play this. I want to do something different now. I want to play this. And can I play like I'm dying to play a single mother. I'm dying to play different roles. And someone told me that, what's your issue? Why can't you just accept that people still maybe look at you like that still? So just go with it. But of course, nothing lasts forever. And this phase that I've been in for so many years has been so amazing, Haroon. You know, every year I would come here, every year and there'll be another phase, you know, which I'm also looking forward to, doing different things, going into a different zone of acting as an actor. So I'm looking forward to that. But it doesn't mean that I don't look at myself and be like, damn, will I still look like this? Will I still be able to dance like this? Will I still be able to run in the rain and run in a sari and, you know, do things that I was able to do all these years?
But it's also interesting because I think when you started off, the kind of prospects and scope for an actress were more limited than they are now. Almost as you're getting older, the possibilities for actresses are widening as well, which is a great place to be at.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, when I started off, I don't know, everything was a first. Everything was a first almost. First time someone did this, first time someone did that. Now it's just so amazing to see, even with young actors, I see it. Like, you know, it's like there are insane opportunities. Even this time when I came for the awards, there are people who are just like, you know, who want to see all these actors, who are fans, who are watching our dramas. It's amazing. Yeah, the opportunities are endless. Whether it's for me or other people, it's amazing.
So because you touched on that aspect and the fact that the opportunities are so much greater for newer actresses coming in today, do you understand that you're one of the people who open those doors?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe. I was put in that position, I think. I was. And, yeah.
Like, for example, when I see somebody like Hania, who is a terrifically talented actress, and
absolutely,
she's doing so well right now, and I look at her free-spiritedness, and I look at how unapologetic she is online, the way whatever she wants to do, she does.
Right.
But prior to you, Mahira, that wasn't really a thing. Do you understand that in Pakistani entertainment, prior to you having to break certain taboos and stigmas, it wasn't really possible to be a successful mainstream heroine in Pakistan and also to be unapologetically yourself?
I don't know. I feel like, you know, everyone... So there are people who have come before me who did make it easier for me. I can't say I was the one who did that, you know. But yes, I was in this unique position where I was there at a time where somehow I was given this opportunity, and whether it was talking about what I felt was right, whether I did what I thought was right, whether I talked about what was right, I did that, yes. Whether it was me being able to, again, I keep saying opportunity because, man, everyone's talented. Everyone has, I mean, look around us, especially in the Pakistani in the Pakistani industry, drama, film, everywhere. We are just like a talented bunch of people. It's about opportunity and what you're blessed with. So whether it was that or whether it was me representing my country, which, yes, in many ways, I got to do that a lot. And you can say that maybe before me that didn't happen. You can say that. But yeah, I took that and I sort of not just ran with it. I also was very mindful of two things. One, I've got to represent my country. Two, I can't lose myself while doing that. And I think that was maybe the key. I don't know.
I think
I was very like I was also myself. You're right. I was like, take it, yaar, maza aa raha hai, let's do this. But I was mindful of being a Pakistani who is going to Cannes or Paris Fashion Week or London Film Festival or India, wherever.
those are the active choices that you made.
Yeah.
There were a lot of involuntary things that have happened in your career as well. That is specifically more so what I mean. Like, for example, prior to you, I don't think you could be a divorced woman and bounce back to superstardom. I don't think you could be a single mother and bounce back to superstardom. I don't think you could have pictures, posted online and bounce back to superstardom. All of these things that happen, which usually would have been the end of a female actor's career conventionally, not just in Pakistan, but across South Asia, actually. And here we are in 2024 at a milestone birthday with 3 really exciting projects in the pipeline with so much to celebrate. You are an absolute anomaly.
You're right. You're very right. I mean, when I think about it, which is very rare because I don't want to live in the past. I want to be here, now, present. But yes, sometimes I do think about it. In fact, last night is when I was thinking about it because I was coming here and I was just sort of taking stock of life. It's been a crazy, crazy ride. I have, and my audience has sort of traveled this road with me, traveled this journey with me. Whether it's been, like you said, the divorce or a baby or him along with this whole, being along with me, being single for so long, those pictures coming out, a band somewhere else in another country. Oh my God, it's just been insane. And they've traveled this road with me. But honestly, it's the things that you may not know. And it's the things that people may not know, which come back to me. Do you know what I mean by that? Like those were very big moments and there were tough times and amazing times. But there are moments that I haven't shared. There are things that happen which I have chosen not to share, which have actually been tougher, I feel.
During the period of 2015 to 2020, when a lot of the things that I've just mentioned were happening, I was meeting you every year and we do an interview every year and you had a smile on your face and you would kind of smile through everything. And it's only really post-pandemic that you've really spoken about your journey with mental health. And you've spoken about how actually during those times were some of your darkest, lowest days as well. And it puts things...